Good boy. Good boy. She looks so much happier. The feed cart is broken. Oh. What do you like when you stand up? We've got some sort of big plans happening this year. What do you think you're doing, Jenny? Want to be done?
We're just getting started.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, which means it is ship day. I have just hooked up the trailer. So I'm just gonna run across the road here, set up, and by the time I'm done that, Carissa should be done feeding. And then I'm gonna ask if she wants to come for the ride with me. It's just a sort of a nice little hour and a half we can spend shooting the breeze or doing some planning or just gossiping. I also like taking her with me because it's nice to have a hand unloading. And typically I have to do this by myself. So when she's not crazy busy, I like to borrow her. Figured out now. That's good. I am so happy. The best text I got at 7 o'clock this morning is our little mess was up all by herself. She's been eating and drinking all day. She's peeing right now. Clear. She looks so much better, so much happier. Hey, you just needed some love, didn't ya? Walking good? So that did the trick, eh? Just a couple days. Like, I mean, the treatment for what she has is definitely not like glycol and calcium, but that's what I do with down U's just because it works with preg. It doesn't always work, but that's what we treat for preg tox when they go down. And for whatever reason, the last 3 times I've had U's bad enough with mastitis that they've gone down, it has at least worked to get them up, giving them a little more strength. Metacam, the painkiller, definitely helps get them feeling good enough to want to eat and drink. So between that and then the heavy duty antibiotic that I've given her, which we got probably into her pretty quick, will make a big difference. I'm just so happy she's up and she looks so much happier. Chris and I did take some time after we got back from the sales barn to treat our boy. And now his eye today looks a lot different. Every day it looks so much different. Yesterday it was pretty crusty along the eyeball. Today it almost looks like a water bubble, but it's not crusty. So I'm not really sure. Someone said, why wouldn't Rex have even talked about surgery? He did, actually. We do have a discussion. I don't share everything that my vet and I talk about online, just because there is a little bit of like confidentiality there. We're both just saying, treat him and let's just see what he looks like in 10 days. So that's what we're doing. I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to do. Like, I call my vet, I do what my vet says, and I still get in trouble online. So I'm getting really discouraged. I had another comment from a woman yesterday. It's just really had me reeling. To you guys, I know it feels like all I do is dwell on negative comments. I actually don't. I love getting comments from you guys because they're very positive. But one just showed up randomly, and it was a woman, and she's like, she's really attacking my looks. And I was like, you're a woman. Why are you attacking my looks? Like, I can see it if a dude thinks I'm ugly, because it's fine. I know it. But another woman basically saying I need to be prettier to keep my husband interested. I was like, pardon? We've been married 25 years. I could probably count on 2 hands how many times I've like really dolled up for my husband, and he claims he's okay. In fact, he's usually like, what are you doing? Why do you look like that? So I laugh, but it's very hurtful when you start attacking people's looks. And I think it's the year 2024. We don't need to be doing that. We definitely do not need to be doing that on my channel. I am not a beauty channel. I'm not a hair channel. I am not those things. So if you want that, or you want to comment on looks, then you can go to people that, you know, make their living creating that sort of content. I'm in a barn or I'm in a tractor most of the time, and I'm wearing a toque. I did actually try to attempt to do my hair today, but when I wear a toque all day, it doesn't look like I did anything. So sometimes it's like, why even bother? I'm not comfortable with how I look, but I know I'm never going to change it. Like, it's the one thing that we can't change. No matter what we do to ourselves, we are still who we are and how we were made. I'm reeling that it came from a woman. Anyway, I thought we were all in this together, but apparently we're not. Good morning. I just got an SOS from Carissa saying the feed cart is broken, but I don't think it's a big fix. So we're just gonna run in here and help her out for a bit. We are actually waiting for our banker. We have a pretty big banker meeting this morning, so we'll keep you posted on that. We were supposed to be shearing today, but Charlie called and he has injured himself playing hockey last weekend. So I think next Tuesday he's gonna try to make it. So yep, plans changed.
The bolt that was in here, I think.
The handle?
Like,
Yeah.
well, no, because here's all the...
Yep.
I just don't want to bolt them.
That's not too bad.
No. I can feel it.
Now, though, why does it feel like it's not going up, though? You know what I mean? Like, is there more to it? Like, was there a... Oh, I know what it is. Maybe this needs to be like pushed down. Yeah, that needs to be pushed down. Okay, I will, you grab me those, and I'm gonna see what will fit in that. We'll start with this one. I got a longer one if it doesn't use the bottom of that one. Oh. That doesn't move. The heck? Okay. Does it just have to be just barely on then? Oh yeah, that's a lot tighter. Okay, I'll get the longer one. You let me know if that feels too tight. It's a lot tighter.
Yeah, just like at the bottom, but it's still like...
It's okay?
Yeah, it's still good.
I'll let you feed for a sec and watch you and make sure I didn't screw it up. found the old bolt that broke off here, and it actually had a lock nut on it. I don't have any lock nuts of this size. So Mark said just double nut it, get them tight against each other, and then hopefully it won't vibrate off. But we will have to get like a proper size nut, lock nut, to get this correct, but this will work for now. There we go. Cool. All right. Good boy. Good boy. Lucy? 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 Good boy. Okay, we have treated our little man once again. Eyeball looks very similar to yesterday, so more of like a water balloon sort of on his eyeball instead of like the crusty sleeve that was on it a couple days ago. Our banker was also around this morning, so we had a good maybe hour chat with him. We've got some sort of big plans happening this year. We have not done anything really expansion wise on our farm besides the elevator for the grain and the sheep barn for the sheep. These are things that we've sort of knocked off through the years since Mark and I have farmed together solo. And this last sort of piece of infrastructure that we're adding on this year is some more storage. We have equipment everywhere. We have equipment in like shops within a 5-mile radius that we don't own. We've always, I mean, Mark's whole family, they've always liked to keep equipment under storage and shelter. It helps with the longevity of your equipment. It keeps everything in better shape. And quite honestly, we just don't like leaving our tractors and equipment anywhere outside that someone could potentially vandalize or steal or anything like that. So we always keep our equipment locked up in sheds somewhere. The problem with us is we've had to rent space from everybody to get everything indoors. So this has been something sort of on the list, but it's so hard to commit to building like storage because it's always felt like dead debt to us. It's like this debt is something that we don't really see a return on, but ours is a little bit different. With the addition of the YouTube channel, we've been able to now diversify into like merchandise, but more so our wool. What we've found over the last 3+ years of doing this side is that there are so many cogs, so many links to our chain to basically get our wool from the sheep to you guys in a final product. The cost associated with that is astronomical. So we've been trying to look at ways to make that whole integration have a few less hands involved in it. Yeah, we are going to actually bring the warehousing home. So right now, I'll give you the framework of how our wool is done right now. So I get my wool sheared, which we charge that cost to the farm because our sheep need sheared no matter what. Then I trailer all our wool to get washed, which is about a 25-minute drive from here. So not a crazy freight cost, but we do have a trailer cost in there, fuel cost, my time, labor, and then the cost of the actual washing of the wool. Then I pick it up and bring it home and restore it or stock it, which is the cost of a shipping container, which is fine. The farm uses the shipping containers for other things. Then from there, I trailer my wool to Lindsay, which is about a 3.5 hour drive, 3.5 hours. Then they create kits with that wool. But from there, then all my stuff gets shipped to Wyoming in the US because that's where my fulfillment company has been. So that is the piece right now that we're sort of starting with. So as of last week, 2 weeks ago, we are no longer associated with that fulfillment company. So right now the store is sort of closed down. It's put on pause until we do our launch, hopefully in the fall of 2024. And we're gonna bring shipping home in this shed build that we're doing. So we're gonna have a little bit of storage and warehousing, and we're gonna bring the final product in and box it up. So that way, between me and maybe some friends and family, we're going to box up the stuff that eventually goes to you guys. So I beg you for some grace and some patience as we embark on this. I know a lot about Shopify and my website, but Erica is actually right now taking a bunch of courses and she's learning the back end of it. So she's going to be taking over for the fulfillment company. Yeah, she will be the one that you guys will be now talking to. The goal is fall 2024, but that will all be dependent on this build and if it gets done. So we're waiting on the approval from the bank, which we got today, which is very exciting. We don't take any builds or anything we do lightly. It takes years to prepare and to plan for it. And I am a nervous Nelly when it comes to spending that sort of money on anything because I'm always scared of a drought hitting us. I'm very risk averse? Like when you're scared of risk, I'm that person. I'm scared to take that final leap. Mark, on the other hand, he's very not, but he's also very methodical on what we spend money on. He's been the real driving force behind this. He's done all the planning. He's sat down with the builder and, well, we both have, but he really sat down and did all the things, got the quotes in, and we're going with the same builders actually that has built our chicken barns, my in-laws' chicken barns that I was a big part of back in the day. And they also built our shed here that we have for the tractors. They built that in 1999. So that's the last shop that we've built. So yeah, just keep us in your thoughts as we do this. I'm not one for any building process. I hate it. I hate the mess. I hate people around like that I don't know. I find it awkward. But we're going to take you guys along for the whole journey and the whole process. And then we have one final little surprise on the build, but we'll wait and share that with you when the time is right. But that'll be very exciting as well. Is it lunchtime? Hello. Are you hungry? Wanna go have lunch? Let's go have lunch. Got them all on? One more.
Yeah, do you want to do me a favor?
What?
Just hop up in the tractor and start it up. I can just get this last one on and I can have lunch.
Done. Now it'll snow.
Well, that's kind of a guarantee. It still is only February.
I am sneaking out of the house again. I need to run a few errands, but the biggest one I need to do is find a suitcase. I have really old luggage and it's too big for our travels. We're going to the UK here shortly. I think we're going to be taking the train a lot. I don't want a big cumbersome piece of luggage. We have a Samsonite sort of outlet factory 40 minutes away. I'm going to go there and see if I can find something sort of mid-range, like not the biggest and not the smallest. Like I don't want to carry on, I want to be able to check it, but I don't want it huge because if we're taking a train everywhere, I don't want to have to carry around a whole bunch of luggage, you know what I'm saying? All right, I was able to pick up a piece of luggage. It's like eggplant, would you call that? Plum. It was a really good deal. It was like 40% off because it's last year's model, I think. And I also went to the thrift store and I found another little vase for our bookshelf. And I also got a package in the mail from Dickies. Let's see what we got going here. Let's see. Here. Got some work pants. More work pants. Ooh, a hoodie. More work pants. Oh, another hoodie. Thank you, Dickies. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love green. Good morning. Another work week is complete. I'm just gonna run in right now. Chris is just finishing up feeding. We need to treat that ram again. We're getting down now. I think there's only, what is it? Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days left of treating him. The rest of the day we're heading down again to Jack's and trying to get more of this reno completed. It's gonna take a while. So I was like, oh, I don't even want, it's so big. I don't want to read it if no one likes it. And Jeff was like, you never know, reading's subjective. Anyway, I started reading it. I'm like, oh my God, this is my favorite one of the series. So it is very subjective. Yeah, it looks like a water blister down here. It doesn't have that scab on it.
I was like, I better be.
Is it? Oh, it was your weekend on this week, this week, wasn't it? It was your weekend on, so you're getting.
Yes.
What is that?
Those are old cows.
Stubborn.
And so I was like,
Okay, Carissa just informed me that we have a lamb, probably 6-week-old lamb, down acting like it's got polio, which is odd because they've been on creep forever and it's a big lamb. So I do have some antitoxin that I give to the bottle lambs for Clostridial. For treatment, it says to double the dose. So I have that, and I also have protocols written out by my vet. If it's polio, then the treatment is thiamine. So I am going to give it thiamine and this antitoxin and see if we can get him up. So here we go.
Hey, buddy. What's the matter? Hi.
I'm gonna give you a little medication, okay?
Doesn't really act like polio, but she said he was pawing. What do you like when you stand up? Polio is very neurological, like sometimes they go wonky in their eyes, and it's walking.
So we've caught him at the right time. Let's see if this helps anyway. Oh boy, I'm gonna get yelled at, Mark. I didn't do my hair this morning.
I didn't do mine either.
You don't get in trouble for it. Why is that? Maybe because it's short. Maybe that's why people don't care
I have a
about.
hat on all the time.
Maybe that's why people don't care about guys' appearances. We're heading down to Jack's, and the sun was out. Now it's really cloudy. It's supposed to rain, I think. But today we decided we were gonna just make it a short day because it is a Friday, and we're not really sure how much Jack was able to get completed in his evening hours because he's been swamped at work, you said, right?
That's what he says.
That's what he says. So I think we're gonna work on that crack in the wall, the second one.
We need to get the crack filled.
He did the one, and there's another big one. And then we're not sure. We were gonna try to get that floor done today, but we can't do that unless the wall's done.
Well, I don't know if he even bought the extra 20 pieces we needed.
Yeah, we needed more bought. So we're just basically gonna go and assess today because we're not sure what we're in for. And I forgot I have creep coming today because my lambs ran out. So I need to get back and feed them as soon as the truck delivers my feed. Okay, that's all we got. We're boring today. No real big
Epiphanies, no.
No big epiphanies today. What do you think?
I think it's chilly in here.
What do you think of this crack?
that's what it's supposed to do.
So like he just squirted the foam in there and it went inside the crack.
Yeah, and then it expanded, so you put the plug in
cool.
and then.
And then you can see all the holes, eh? That's crazy.
Yeah, you want a mask in here right now, probably.
It's not too bad. It's more the smell of the paint. Like it smells like burnt.
Your face is all red.
So what are you saying, Sandy?
Is that on?
Yeah.
Want to be done?
We're just getting started.
I'm a little bored, actually.
You got issues.
Okay, we have called it an early day at Jack's, and I believe my truck was here with the creep feed, so I'm going to quickly feed these lambs, make sure everybody's okay. The ladies are happy to see us. And Jess actually came home for the weekend, so we're going to maybe spend some quality time with our daughter, not just our son. Well, everybody's pretty quiet, so they're not too hungry. You're doing, Jenny. You're a brat. You're a brat. No. You're a brat. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Looking a little better.